This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. What did we tell you guys, man? Vasiliy Lomachenko, dog. This guy has a conundrum. Now he's sitting here and lying on the WBC president, Mauricio Sulaiman. You can't lie on this guy, because what does Mauricio Sulaiman gain in coming out publicly? He's coming out publicly, man. He addressed a lot of situations, and he vehemently said this guy was the one that filed the request for the WBC franchise belt. We have receipts. We can prove this. So what you gonna do, Vasiliy Lomachenko? Like Martha and the Vandellas. This was before most of y'all was conceived, because you know you got a lot of pups out here, young pups. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to run and there's nowhere to hide. But all I can think in my mind is a DuckTales, woo, a DuckTales, woo. There's a stranger out to find you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do is grab on you some DuckTales, woo. Because that's what he did, man. Because we know one of the requirements of the WBC franchise belt is once you get that title, you are a champion for the rest of your career. That means you could lose and still be a champion. Where they do that at? Who raised you, TK Kirkland? Let me say it again. Where they do that at? Who raised you, TK Kirkland, dog? How are you going to sit here and be a champion for the rest of your career when a guy legitimately beat you? This is why he legitimately ducked Devin Haney, because he knows Devin Haney's coming. This is why he ducked that free smoke from Gervonta Tank Davis. Remember, I provided the receipts in the community post. When people were sitting here saying Tank ain't trying to fight nobody serious. Well, Loma was supposed to go down to 130 to fight Tank. So, and this was prior to the Luke Campbell fight. Oh, after Luke Campbell, I'm going to go down to 130 and I'm going to fight you. Him and Bob Arum was pushing that. We're going to go down to 130 and make the fight happen. But you can go down to 130 and fight Naoya Inoue, right? Later next year. Let me say it again. You can't go down to fight 130, Gervonta Tank Davis, but you could go down to 130 and fight Naoya Inoue, huh? And the prediction king strikes again. And the prediction king strikes again. I told you guys, man. Hino's Sport stays keeping his foot on the what? On the necks. He keeps his foot on the what? On the necks of these Rudy Poo and these Rudy Poo and these plum brain ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. We ain't got time for the ultra fanboy rhetoric, man. I told you boxers can be ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. Loma, you got exposed by the WBC president, Mauricio Sulaiman. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. A DuckTales, woo. There's no stranger out to find you. What to do is grab on you some DuckTales, woo. Loma got exposed, dog. You can't be lying on no damn WBC president, because what does he have? Nothing but to lose, right? His reputation and a sanctioning body reputation that comes with it. Why would he put that on the line for you? You know you filed for the request because your counterpart, Canelo Alvarez, accepted that belt. But the European community fan base, the boxing fan base that is, they are not as dumbed down as Rudy Poo and Plum Brain. Brain full of mush and brainwashed dodo heads like the Mexican community fan base that just accepts mediocrity and losing. Let me say it again. That accepts mediocrity and losing in a la Cinnamon Alvarez. The gifts after the gifts after the gifts. The controversies after controversies after controversies. The paid to lose after the paid to lose after the paid to lose. They want higher standards because they have fighters that's demanding higher standards like a Caleb Smith and all of these type of fighters. So Loma, step up, show up, and stay your ass at 135 and do your business and show out. Or you know what? Step to the damn side and be that WBC franchise champion that you are. Staying on that Survivor's Island and ducking the lines of the division. Because you're going to have the champion title for the rest of your boxing career. I'm pretty sure they made you aware of that. I'm pretty sure you were beknownst to that. So don't act like you were unbeknownst to it. It's really that simple, folks. I keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. I keeps the foot on the what? On the necks. And I'm a Tibetan Mastiff, dog. I apply what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It busts his pipes, folks. This is Hino's Sport. Checking out.